Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Anytime you find yourself on the road, you want to do anything you can early to establish yourself and quiet this crowd. And I'll tell you, there's no better way than to take the opening kickoff nearly all the way and set up your offense with great field position to start this game.
319,
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Here we go, son.
A first down throw for Fields. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Harold Landry getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up 3rd down and
play action now for Fields. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Cole Kmet, touchdown Atlanta. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
After the touchdown, out is Bolt to kick this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he will go all the way. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Now, Andres Borregales for the extra point. But he gets it to go, and the Pats come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening has the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. I had a defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's into the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Patriots 7.
Touchdown, out is Bolt to kick this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Henderson, and he's got it. First down, a pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Patriots first down.
7-yard line.
On the ground, here is Henderson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. Trip pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, New England.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Madden. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
It is 3rd and 10.
Crazy. Lady, what's that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is caught at the 3. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
May to the air once more. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football, as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before 3rd down.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux and that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette and the yelling.
Here's May again. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Off the play action, here's Fields. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He pulls it in around the 5. And the Patriots going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. It'll be back up now to start this drive.
Here we go, son. Green 19, guys, what? Right.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards. Second and 6.
It is second and 6.
Right.
They'll go again with Robinson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Room to run past the 30. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Falcons first down. A 41-yard gain. First down, Atlanta.
To throw is Fields. Open man downfield, that's London. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15s.
There's another.
That pickup's good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
On the option, here's Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back to Foxborough. After this, here's second and 9.
Here we go. We're good. 220.
Back to throw is Fields. They'll try to set up a tight screen with Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they...
To the goal line and in. Great London. Touchdown Atlanta. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Folk now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Five.
Off the play fake, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, Bryce Behringer out to punt for New England. It's going to be fielded back at the 5. And he goes forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Now, Fields. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
First down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Fields now. He's going to let this one go deep. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A huge play just before the half. 52 yards.
That ball is dropped in a bucket, Mike. I mean, this defense, they continue to bring pressure with the variety of blitz packages that they have.
Here we go.
But they're just not getting home. And as a result, they stress their coverage, and he ends up putting that one right on the money.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it, so that's...
He's got his big tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Now, folks, on for the extra point. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. Snap wasn't great. Kick is pulled. It is no good. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Maynard on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Once more, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
This is 3rd and 6. May gonna look to throw. He'll get this out to Henderson. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. They're going. It's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
Crazy! Crazy!
Throwing is May. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Patriots first down. Throw again is May. Back complete to Henderson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And the Patriots are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Here's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
He'll try and throw. Here's May. It is brought in the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Robinson. And he's is going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Fields now to throw on first down. That's caught right side. It's London. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Cut.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Here we go. Hey, Monday. Top press. Angel. Out. Let's go. Go.
Here's Fields. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Harold Landry. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
4th down.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
May to throw on 2nd down. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
That's good for a Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard.
They'll run. It's Henderson. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's brought the ball to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. A run, and this is Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
First down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, here's May. Pick throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. And he has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit.
Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Gain of 14. First down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
319, just not. Right.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down. They'll come up here first and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3. At the Patriots 13.
Here's Fields, choosing to keep this one. And he'll take this one in. Justin Fields. Touchdown Atlanta.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
2-point try coming up. Fields has the offense set. They'll run with Robinson. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Patriots 21.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. This is first and 10.
Here we go, son. Ready, what's up?
They'll run here. Not much happening there. Just a short game. They'll come up now for second down.
Here we go, son.
They'll stick to the ground. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.